Alright, good evening and hello to everyone who showed up. Welcome to episode 32 of the Minecraft Terraformer Greg series. Well, livestream 32, really. Last time we left off, I had just finished creating and examining a multitude of ME systems. And this episode we are going to be continuing with that. But we're also going to be doing a little bit of Botania, mainly the reactivation of this portal. I did not mean to do that. The eventual reactivation of this portal so I can create the Conjuration catalyst, which requires a certain amount of materials from the Elven Realm that I currently do not have. I'm going to be attempting to get further into power for mechanism because what's going on? I didn't click any buttons that should do that. Strange. I'm going to be attempting to get further into mechanism's power because I currently need a way to keep my ME system running, and while solar panels and bioethanol appear to be working right now, it is not that efficient, and I would actually like to continue working on various mechanism projects as well eventually. So I will need to upgrade power, and that is what we are going to be doing this episode. In other words, we are going to be continuing the ethylene and blended ethylene quests, and maybe looking at the fission reactor again. I honestly haven't touched it, and I need to figure more things out before I feel comfortable just building it, but it's certainly something I could look at, I think. Although steady supply of uranium might be difficult. Does uranium seeds exist? They do. I need yellow cake uranium block. Uranium hexafluoride. Uranium oxide and hydrofluoric acid. Yes, this looks like it's going to take a bit. So, right. So, to make ethylene, I need a pressurized reaction chamber, which requires steel, which I'm making. Fused alloy, I have. Basic control circuits, I need to make those. An enrichment chamber, 2 basic chemical tanks, and a dynamic tank. That's just steel in a bucket. Basic chemical tanks are redstone and osmium. Really basic. The hardest part out of this is the enrichment chamber, which isn't that hard at all. Just a bit expensive. Basic control circuits. That's how they're made. I had forgotten. Osmium. Hello. Redstone. Right, I'm going to let that sit there. And do that thing in the background. I am making steel. Bucket. That got me a lot of XP, I think. Not certain how much, but it was enough to get me a level up. That is a dynamic tank. I need more osmium. More redstone. Actually, I can just make it in here, can't I? 2 basic chemical tanks. The enrichment chamber is a steel casing. Osmium. Was like this, I think. Yep. So steel casing. Now you just grab the control circuits. Ta-da! An enrichment chamber. Again. I need a pressurized reaction chamber, and all that needs is a bit of infused alloy. I really don't have... Did I use all of it? Really? Infused... I did. What's this in here? Nope, I used all of my infused alloy. So I have to continue doing that later as well. As the pressurized reaction chamber. Quests. Said something about the quests in here. Nope, don't see it. Alright, so ethylene. As another gas you can burn in a gas burning generator, even a small amount can be burned for a rather large amount of energy. Ethylene burning has been nerfed. Still useful, just not absolutely as game-breakingly energy dense as normally is. Understood. Now I need to actually make an ethylene. That is going to require hydrogen and water, I believe. Ethylene. Hydrogen, water, and biofuel. I have the ethylene. I have the hydrogen right here. I am going to... This is laid out really poorly, isn't it? Transporter config, right. That was none, I want it back to none. Strict input, side config, eject, fluids. It's auto eject, I don't want that. I want, how do I do this? How do I do the thing? Stone detection, storing gases. None. Things have gotten weird. Is input. I need my configurator. Okay. What am I doing? I I saw I can move this. I can't. You go over there for now. That's nice. I don't need to see my inventory. Okay, right is input. That's item config. I want none. I want gases to be input. Stop it. Ugh, phantoms. I want you to be full. Will you stop annoying things? Why are you not cooling? What if I do it from the bottom? There we go, gotcha. Okay. Do you specifically have to exit from the top? It's just that I feel like it's going to be quite silly. Doesn't say. Go back under there. I'll collect my wheat in a second. Machine is filling. I need to get another set of pipes. Oh, they're right there. Huh. Okay. Now if I did this properly, then it should just... Oh. It needs energy. Duh. Let's move that. Get out of the side. Let's put the hydrogen tank away. And I need to grab more advanced universal cable. Cable. I have no cable. Can I make a cable? I know it requires steel. That's partially why I made it. Cable. I can make cable. Okay. I'm now going to make one more bit of infused, not iron. I forgot what. Yeah, infused metal. Infused alloy? Yeah, it's infused alloy. Words. My inventory's a mess. Yet it's an entirely coherent one. which is very strange. It's universal cable. 1, 2, there. How are we looking? We are running out of power. But we're also making ethylene. Where did I put that gas generator? I know I made it because I got the quest done. What's it called? Gas burning generator. Oh, it's right here. Duh. Let's put you... I need blocks to build with. Here's my deep slates. More slabs. Alright, so if I do it that way, should, yep, there we go. And now I need to... What is ethylene? Ethylene is a liquid? Or is it a... Ethylene. Burn time, 5 ticks. It says millibucket. It's a gas. So we need to pressurize tube. Pressurized tube. The basic one should do... This is side config. It is output. Why you no do thing? Yeah, come on. Output. Oh, this is items. Gases. Output. I do believe that solves my energy problems. Practically instant. What's that noise? Oh, you're making energy now. Or no, you're filling up energy. What to do with substrate? You're going to be turned into an HDPE pellet. Which can be used for rods to make pigment mixers or plastic. Fluorite. What do I do with fluorite? Chemical crystallizer. Okay, so it's necessary for later. Got it. Good to know. What blended ethylene? Mix further with the aerated essence to produce blended ethylene. So that gives me hydrogen. That's my water. That's the gas going out. Power comes in from the bottom, so I guess front will have to be items. What are the item pipe? Logistics. Logistics. Items and blocks. Pull, and I want you to be energy, gases. Your items, yes, your items. Front. That just does colors, doesn't it? Or should I do top of the items? Well, I'm going to need to do both, aren't I? I have AE though. I have no idea how these interact with each other. Really should have gotten rid of the lava buckets ages ago. Where is... I need another crusher, don't I? Crusher. Yeah, I still need those lava buckets back. 2. I need more glass. Let's go check on that portal. Full again. You're both full again. Excellent. Right click. Full to Alphaheim. Oh. Okay, so every transfer requires energy. Good to know. I wish I clarified on that. Two pulls to bat open the door, and after it just takes energy to complete transfers. Good to know. Alright, so I need an elementium. I needed... pixie dust. Pixie dust is... Oh, okay, it just got caught in the portal for some reason. And that's it, that's all I needed. Okay. Two, 3. Let's see, Conjuration Catalyst. I'm going to place you here. I put my glowstone. Because that's what I wanted it for. Because I want to make more than the basic cables for a glow. I use it all. Where's my gunpowder? Don't have any on me. Gunpowder. Conjuration Catalyst again. So I just got that done. Aerated Essence. Flooded Ethylene. Need a chemical infuser. Which is made in a rotary chemical infuser and a rotary condensator. Glass, fluid tank, energy tablets, and a basic chemical tank. Okay. And more of the basic stuff. Okay, I can work with that. I guess I'm not really using the crusher for or logistics, am I? So might as well. Put you there, and I. Huh. Use types, gases, fluids, items. I did a thing. Oh wait, that's how you do that. Okay. Just rotate. Empty. Oh, and if you do it like that, it changes its color. Okay. I didn't know that. That's interesting. I'll just move the chest out of the way. Crusher needs both power and power and the items and to be crushed. So I want to grab wheat, I suppose. Eject. Back is output. Items. Front is input for what does this do? I know it's not working because it's not doing a thing. That works. Right, now I need to get that. I need to make another electric pump. Electric. Bucket, steel casing, fused alloy. Redstone. Right. More fused alloy. To get the glass out. Second electric pump. Where is rotate? Rotate. There we go. Dump excess. There we go. Okay, now I need to get the substrate out. Which can be turned into gunpowder. I should have remembered that. Okay, gunpowder. Okay. Right, I wanted to make glowstone. Unless I already did so. No, I did not. It's 2 glowstone. I made a lot of glowstone. No, I don't want you to do that. Okay. So I'll just change these manually then. Oh, hello. I think those are all going to the right spot. Yep. Right. Will you stop that? Hey, get stuck in that tree. Stay there. It's not staying there. Just 3 of them. Yeah. Where'd the last one go? Oh, there it is. It's not aggroed. Right, cables. That's wide. Oh, come on. I'm going to bed. Annoyances, I swear. It's about to be day anyways, isn't it? So, yeah, whatever. I have a bunch of glowstone. Can I... Wait, can I do blaze powder in the... Nope. That's annoying. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Applied. Logistics, paintballs. Let's see, portable item cells, portable fluid cells. I don't want those. I want the cables that I went through all this trouble for. There they are. I need a Flux ME covered cable, which is just a glass cable and any type of wool. Wool. And then the smart cable, and that can get turned into dense smart cable. You know, why don't I just go for cable? So, ME Smart, page down. ME networks are created by adjacent ME capable machines. Cable is the primary way of extending an ME network over larger areas. Differently colored cables can be used to ensure adjacent cables do not connect to each other. If you're new to AE2 and unfamiliar with channels, use smart cable and dense smart cable whenever you can. It will show how channels are routed through your network, making their behavior more understandable. Channels have nothing to do with cable color. These are not item or fluid, energy, or etc. pipes. They have no internal inventory. Pattern providers' machines do not push into them. All they do is connect AE2 devices together in a network. Glass cable, the simplest cable to make, transfers up power in up to 8 channels. It comes in 17 different colors, default being Fluix. It can be dyed any color using any of the 16 dyes. To craft colored cables surrounded by a dye of any type with 8 cables of the same type. Craft any colored cable with a water bucket to remove the dye. No gameplay benefits over the glass part. It's an aesthetic choice. Dense cable. That is 4 cables in a crafting grid. Carry 32 channels, unlike a standard cable which can only carry 8. Doesn't support buses, so you must first step down from dense to a smaller cable before using buses or panels. Dense cables slightly override the shortest path behavior of channels. Channels will take the shortest path to a dense cable and then the shortest path through that dense cable to a controller. While bearing some similarity to Fluix ME colored cables in appearance, smart cables provide diagnostic function by visualizing channel usage on cables. The channels appear as light colored lines will run along the black stripe of the cables, giving you an understanding of how these channels are being used on my network. For regular smart cables, first 4 channels show as lines matching the color of the cable. The next 4 show as white lines. For dense smart cables, each stripe represents 4 channels. On networks with an ME controller, the lines on the cable show the exact path the channels take. Okay. Okay. So I want... I need redstone. If I know what I want. Okay, I did leave this near. Okay. The smart cables. Was it a quest? Oh, it was. 32 channels instead of the regular 8. I will need an extra Flux cable. Do I have that? Flux. I do not. I need... It's fiber. These. String. I don't have either. Oh, son of a... It's the demon. I hate those things. I keep forgetting about them. Before... dense colored cable. Smart cable. Let me make a wrench. Wrench. Aha. With 8. Didn't mean to do that. Put you there. Grab my drives. They're important. That works. Okay, no, it's not connected. About to say that would be highly amusing. Oh, okay, I see. There are the lines. They're kind of hard to see. So it's like that. So it's off there. One goes there. 3. Okay, so if I do, say, need to empty my inventory before I lose a drive. There. So there's one channel going all the way over here. If I do that, it splits off. Again, I have 2 channels, one of which ends here. I put my ME drive storage here. 3 channels splits off here. Okay. Now if I put that here, 3 channels splits off there. Okay. So what if instead what am I thinking of doing? I need to look at channels again. Channels per channel. I want to look at channels again. Okay. Okay. So it has a limit of 8 channels. They always take the shortest path possible. Then control it to the light. This is a bad design, I believe. Immediately bottleneck to 8 because the drive acts like a normal cable. So it becomes 8 because it acts like a normal cable. That's a not good thing. However, since we're not using a smart cable here, we cannot see how many channels are in use. 8 channels left. Drive takes up a channel, it's 7. 2 channels go to the terminals, 5. Excuse me. Continuing right interface takes another channel, that's 4. 1 channel goes up to the pattern provider, 3. Continuing right, 1 channel goes up to the import bus, it's 1. It's 2 channels left. Okay, here's a good example of it. Different cable colors used to prevent adjacent cables from connecting. There's a notice here. Let me drive. 2 regular cables full of channels is coming together means you need a dense cable. Smart cables. crafting, co-processing hull, pattern access terminal, ME terminal, crafting terminal, encoding terminal, ME IO port, ME drive. These are storage buses. Notice the power providers are in separate groups of 8. Because the smart cables, or these cables, are always going to go 8, so that means, let's say it's 16, and then because it's 16 and 32 because of these. This is, the dense cables are 32, right? Yeah, so 32 channels. I think I get these. Kind of. Oh shit, I need to connect these again. Takes me to another. Four more skystone, 3 more flux crystals, another storage lectern, and an engineering processor. I could do that if I wanted to. It does work then. Are those pillagers? They sound like pillagers. Huh. Cool. It's a little on me, didn't I? It's not a smart cable. I meant to do that. I meant to turn it into a smart cable, and I did not. I need more glowstone. enough. Nope. Okay. One, two. I should really toggle these because I can't see anything from them. So I'm moving battery. Battery goes down there now. God, this is such a mess. Storage bus. String. Oh, I do still have my watering can on me. Flex, not Mandrake, damn it. Where are that Mandrakes? I wonder when that flex went. Right. Seems like it's a bit far. Didn't realize that worked on these. Interesting. I need the dust. Quartz. Fiber. And I need to make more fluids. Didn't realize I could do that. Quartz and service quartz. Go check my alchemy station now. Right, mercury. And I think this one again. Isn't there an auto harvester in mystical agriculture? I saw that a while ago. I never looked into it again. So I want to check that out. Harvester. Area 3x3. Oh, right. It requires solium, and I have no idea how to get that. Solium seeds, which require soul soil, soul sand, and those are easy to get. Tertium essence is really easy. I have no idea how to get nether compost. Or soul compost. I need twisting vines and warped roots to do that. Twisting vines can be made with warped roots. Oh. Warped nylium. I could have done this ages ago. that's weird. Yeah, I could have just done this ages ago. Oh, right. Doesn't drop until it's completely done. Nihilium, however it's pronounced. Warped roots. Huh. Didn't know I could do that. This is going to clean up. Oh, cool. And that hurt. Yep, alright, cool again. Right, and I need to transmute these now. Right. Excellent. Soul compost. And now I just place you somewhere around here. Set up by adjacent flames, adjacent lava, adjacent activators. Warped. Another rack. And I'm going to place these down here. Right next to the lava I have. How very convenient. Really? Okay. Right, that, I'll light that on fire. Put some other rack and light on fire as well next to it. That did say it was an activator. Do I have a flint and steel on me? Flint. Nope. Throw that hole in. Flint and steel. Hello. Yeah. Fungus. Right. No idea how long that's going to take, but I presume it'll be a while, so we'll check on that later. Going to crush as well, and you're full. Right, I wanted to look at the chemical infuser. Chemical infuser, several things. Actually, probably need to make a few of these. So I shall do that. More infused out of the way. And the basic chemical tanks. Chemical infuser, and I need the blended ethylene is made. Period essence. Rhodate condensator. I am missing a basic fluid tank. another basic chemical tank. And I think that was a battery. Yeah, it was an energy tablet. There's a rotary condensator. Right. Okay. Okay. So rotary condensator comes last. I need to... ethylene in there. Hold on. So ethylene and aerated essence, so that means that you go there. Wait, no, that is the wrong one. How do I dump? I need to deconcentrate and... back to none. To the output. Wrench. Nope, not wrench. Fuck. Pull from here. Side config, right. Oh, concentrating. We're going out. Amazing. I'll let you stop working for a bit. We're just going to keep burning in the background. And the chemical infuser actually needs to be here, doesn't it? So chemical infuser needs to go there. Like chemical tank. No, I should probably just this chemical tank. Diggy hole. Slabs. Cool. Gas generator goes back down. Excellent. Okay. Going to take the chemical infuser and put you there. you're going to stay like that for now, I think. Or actually, no, I'm going to change you to normal. Turn off redstone sensitivity because I don't want to leave that on. Forget about it. This goes away. Rotary concentrator. I don't need electricity transporter. I need pressurized tube again. You go there. You go there. No. So for a reason, damn it. And I want to grab. That's what I'm seeing. Yes, you are. I put that away, didn't I? Grab one of you. Let's grab both of you, actually. You need... I set that up poorly and need you to be empty. So it is raining, and I am regretting not having cheats on so I can clear weather, because, oh boy, this is making horrible video quality. The universal cable, I need pipe, I think. Yes, and I am out of pipe. Okay, keep pipe in my inventory in here by any chance. Pipe. Yes, I did. Hallelujah. Basic mechanical pipe. Or advanced mechanical pipe. That's fluid tank. Nope. None. My left is my input for fluids. Fluids is input, right is output. Why you not do anything? What the fuck is your front? Okay, no, that is your back. This is your front. I want to deconcentrate. Side config, left input, right output. Why do you not work? Flooded ethylene, aerated essence, life essence. Okay. That was weird. So can we wire something? No, I just need 2 more cables. Cable. Okay, that looks like it's working. Yep. Mix aerated essence. Aerated essence goes in here. I need to mix it with ethylene. Oh shit. And of course the tube won't work like that because cables are funky. Okay. Just need to shift things around. This is so incredibly jank. Back in you go. Psyconfig. Gases. Bottom is output, input, input. None, that is correct. Exploded ethylene. I'm going to... Nope, I meant to configure that. To configure none. Excellent. So I now have blooded ethylene going as well. That's awesome. Let's see, what are you? Sort and filter. That's this entire press line done. Upgrades. I'll look at those later. God, this is so jank. We change things around. Or can't no, I can't even really do that because of the way all of this is laid out. At least it works. Oh. Fusion reactor casing. I need lead ingots for steel casing. I said I was going to do glowstone stuff, didn't I? I should do that. Glowstone seeds have been needed for a while. Glowstone seeds. I need a jar of light, which is 4 glowstone, 2 glass, and 2 redstone lamps. Okay. I need another piece of glowstone, so I technically have all the glowstone I need now, actually. Oh no, I need to do this twice, so I need 10 glowstone. Now I have all the glowstone I need. Need to grab some redstone lamps. How are redstone lamps made? Redstone lamp. Ah. Oh. Oh, give me half slab redstone lamps. Or just slabs. Okay. That's enough for one ritual. Two, three, four. Two. I need a bottle. Do I have a bottle on me? No. Bottle. Two. Three, four. Two. Ah, shit. Keep forgetting to change modes. Not quickly. 2 jars of light, 2 bits of mana powder, and Imperium essence. S. What do I got? A bit of things. But not what I want yet. Right, so I need to work my way up. I need tertium, prudentium, an absurd amount of fernium. Crafting. No. Pattern. Pattern provider. Huh. Could have sworn I had those. I must have used them for something. Okay, that is working. Circuit. Get that out of the way first. Better. Huh. Must have been a big tree. And I've completely forgotten about my source quartz. turrets in a way, didn't I? Oh, it needs to be charged. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Flux crystals, I need to dust them. Budding. Mission core. Annihilation core. I want an enemy pattern provider, thank you. Molecular assembler. Need a crafting unit. I'm missing a calculation processor, flukes, cables, and a crafting processor. Okay. You're going to get turned into dust. I need... Actually, I need 2 of those. One for the circuit and one for the... Well, one for... Each of those is going to be a circuit. It's just going to be dust, and it's just going to be a... calculation processor. Silicon press. reclamation processor is done. 3. OBS is having problems again. And it reconnected. I have no idea what's going on there. I need more folks. Redstone. Quartz. Also, I need to... Hold on. I'm going to charge this back up again a few times. Crafting unit. Power into a nearby inventory. For assemblers, when given items, we'll craft those items and output them to nearby inventories. Put them next to each other and you have a basic auto-crafting set up. You need somewhere to store the items while they're being crafted. A crafting storage would be ideal. Flood. Huh. Matter condenser. Can we get up the flood? Really? Yeah. Pity. I'm using this wrong. Oh. Components. Alright, back to that again. Out of redstone. Still. Okay. You can made into... Does that matter? Presume so, since the different colors showed up. 1K, yes. 1K, 16. Also sizes, they store the ingredients and immediate ingredients involved in a craft, so larger, more storages are required for more CPU to handle crafting jobs and more ingredients. Yes, that does matter. The processing core. Crystals. I need 2. That's what I have left. Uber dust. We need silicon and calculation press. Silicon. Calculation press. Storage. 4K crafting storage. It's 2 lines now. Interesting. Now you need to make patterns. Which needs engineering processor. Well, it's getting pretty late. We got a bit done this episode. Not a lot, but a bit. Okay. I think I can deal with the wheat seeds. in bulk, that is. Oh. Oh, hello. Yeah. So, I got the stated goals of this episode done, mainly the creation of... You quit it. A lot of mechanism and the Conjuration catalyst. Continuing mechanisms power thing, getting the blooded ethylene done. Regular ethylene. We need to get batteries for that. We also got a Conjuration catalyst, so I can no longer have to worry about duping Glowstone. It's so nice. Like, just really, I don't need to worry about that anymore. What else? Played around with the AE system more, obviously. That's what I'm doing right now, emptying things out, back into it. I don't really need it on me right now. Made good headway on the glowstone seed progress, started the solium seed progress. Yeah, really did a lot of little things this live, other than anything big. Plans for next episode is probably going to be more of the same, I suppose. And not much else really. I think I want to focus on other things than the main quest right now. I really like messing around with these mods, I think, and I haven't actually played with any of them before. So I'm kind of really excited to figure out what I can do with them. Yeah, I think that's what the next episode is going to be, just more of the same thing. If you have any ideas, please leave them in the comment section below, and if you like the live stream, leave a like. As a reminder, I usually start streaming at 7:30 or 8 p.m. Northeastern Time, and around 10, so now-ish. Oh, more phantoms, really. I don't want to remove these things so bad. Or maybe get an anti-air setup, that'd be funny. Too bad there's not guns in this one. If y'all, like I said, if y'all like the live, leave a like. If you have any ideas, leave them in the comment below. Please subscribe if you want to see more. Oh, hello! Right, I bid you all a wonderful evening. Oh, boy. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Good night, everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful evening.